Hey everybody, today I'm going to show you how you can use Appdome's no-code mobile integration platform to integrate Ping Identity Cloud into a third-party mobile app instantly with no code or coding. Now, why is that such a big deal? Well, if you're already using a single sign-on solution like Ping, then you'll already have one set of credentials to log into all your desktop and cloud apps. But if you log into a mobile app in the enterprise, you're still logging in to the local username and password that is different for every single mobile app. And that's just a bad user experience. So Appdome says 1985 called and they want their authentication back. So we're going to fix that problem and show you how you can get true single sign-on for any app in seconds with no code or coding. And in this integration, we're going to show you how to do that with Ping. So to start, I'm going to upload the Mattermost app binary to Appdome. Now this is just a fully compiled app binary IPA, no source code here at all. Once I upload the app, it appears in my account on the left-hand side. I'll select the Mattermost app and then begin my integration project by clicking on the Fuse button in our mobile integration workflow that you see in the upper right-hand side. Here you see a bunch of categories appear underneath. With Appdome, you can complete integrations in any of these categories. You see security, mobile management or EMM, identity, analytics. The list keeps growing as we add partners. Ping Identity is in the identity category, as you might expect. I can flip this toggle button to enable enterprise authentication, which is cloud single sign-on. I'm going to select Ping from the drop-down menu. Once I select Ping, I simply populate the configuration parameters which I got from my Ping Identity authentication server, such as the Ping hub URL, which will be the identity provider the app will authenticate to. And here you can see that I'm also adding an OpenID Connect ID, which is a unique ID for this app that I also got from my Ping Identity server. This will ensure that the app can speak to the Ping server and authenticate to it over OpenID Connect without the app maker needing to code OpenID Connect or any protocol to the app in advance. So I'm going to add some additional instrumentation on top using Appdome's own identity extensions here in the Appdome Identity Suite. I'm going to enable in-app private ID. This will ensure that any cached or stored credential materials are encrypted and stored in a separate private storage area inside the Fusion layer of the Fused app. This guarantees that the implementation is secure and that the credentials can't be accessed by any other service or SDK inside the app. I'm also going to enable Cross-App ID. This is another Appdome industry first and exclusive feature, which enables Fused apps to share authentication state with each other. That means that if I successfully authenticate to one Fused app, it automatically logs me into all other Fused apps, and state is consistently maintained between Fused apps. By the way, this feature can be used for any app, even among different third-party public apps. For example, if I wanted to share authentication state between Mattermost and Salesforce, or Oracle apps, or even Microsoft apps, I can do that with a single click of a button on Appdome. And finally, with every Fusion, you automatically get Appdome OneShield, app protection and app hardening. This gives you anti-tampering, obfuscation, anti-reversing, and more, protecting the Fused app binary from any attempts to tamper with it or reverse engineer your code. When I'm ready to integrate the app, I simply click this big green Fuse My App button, and the Appdome platform completes the integration for me. At this point, the Appdome platform assembles all the right microservice adapters and integrates them into the existing app binary in all the right places, managing any dependencies and avoiding any conflicts for me automatically. This process takes about 30 seconds to a minute, and at the end of this process, I get back a new app binary that has all the services that I just integrated, fully productized and ready for me to deploy. That's it. My integration is complete. Now I can go in and customize the app. I can add a favicon or a logo. I'm going to add the Ping logo here. I can also do a whole bunch of other things to seamlessly deploy this app inside my existing enterprise infrastructure without reconfiguring anything. Everything here in context is completely optional. And then finally, I'll go ahead and sign the app on Appdome so that I could go ahead and deploy it. Let's see how the user experience looks from the phone. I'm going to go ahead and install the app from Appdome. You can see it there installing. There's my Fused app with the Ping logo on it. I'm going to click to open it. And you could see the URL that I put into the app to access the protected resource. There's the push notification asking you to authenticate. Put in my username and password, single sign-on. And when I do that, there is the Ping authorization. I'm going to allow it, and I am in the app. And that is it. So to conclude, you just saw me take a third-party app that did not previously have modern authentication in it, and I added Ping SSO, giving me a unified single sign-on experience natively inside the app, also enabling multiple apps to share authentication state, all using Ping. Want to try this for yourself? go to fusion.appdome.com and open a free account. Start a trial. Ciao.